If you don't hear back from me within a week, things have escalated. The knocking's getting more intense, more things are going missing. So if you don't hear back from me in another week or so, I need you to call the doctor. Hello. So yes, like I said, things have escalated. Things continue to go missing. Knocking continues to happen. The only difference is we've now come up with a new culprit. We think we have an idea who it might be. You may remember in the last vlog we discussed the idea of it being a ghost, and I poo-pooed the idea because I personally don't believe in ghosts. However, the other two people who are concerned with this and I have come up with a new idea as to who it might be, and it's something that encompasses our previous suggestion of the missing things going into another dimension, and it also includes the knocking. When you consider all the factors that have happened, there is only one logical solution as to what's causing this unrest. And the answer is, of course, a pan-dimensional alien being. I know some of you will be sceptical about that, but I promise you it's the only logical explanation as to what's happening here. And here are some reasons why. One of the first things we noticed was that certain aspects of the kitchen were disappearing. And by that I mean utensils, crockery, cutlery, things like that. Now, why would a pan-dimensional alien being want these? Easy. He has his own kitchen. And he needs stuff. So he's coming through a little wormhole to our dimension to get knives and forks. And some biscuits. I'm not an expert on cookery, but I'm fairly certain that you need a spoon to make some interdimensional curry. Because, I mean, let's face it, even interdimensional beings can get hungry from time to time. Now, I know this one will be much more difficult to prove, but I think I have something. Last time in the last vlog, I mentioned that the knocking had happened 4 times at that stage. But 2 of those times I'd had the door open, so I knew that it wasn't someone playing silly beggars knocking on my door. Since then, it's happened numerous more times. Now, here's something else that's weird. At night, the landing light is sensitive to motion. It's motion censored. And it will go dark after a certain period of time. I'll be woken up at 2:30 in the morning by a knocking noise. Not necessarily on my door, but a knocking noise in the flat generally. Now, because of the motion sensor, some of the light pours through the door when the motion sensor turns on. And also there'll be some light from the kitchen too. But when the knocking happens, I look to the bottom of the door. There's no light coming through at all. There's someone knocking on the other side of the door, but the motion sensor hasn't turned on. It hasn't come on. And before some smartass says, oh, they must have bypassed it, the only people that can bypass a motion sensor is the security staff on campus. Regardless of what your take is on this whole thing, something really weird is going on here. And we're not the only flat to have experienced weird things. There's another student village 2 minutes down the road, and they've also experienced some weird things too. So, something definitely weird is going on. Something that we can't quite explain. Except if you look at the theory that it's a pan-dimensional alien being. Which is highly likely. Because, you know, that happens. Sometimes. On the other hand, if you have any better ideas, comment below. And we'll look into them. But I'm still standing by our flat's theory that it's a pan-dimensional alien. So, if you've got something good, it better be convincing. It better be convincing. Because I want to know how things are going missing. That isn't a pan-dimensional alien being. Damn, now I want some interdimensional curry. Yeah. Right. Oh, you've got to be kidding.